Hi, Indi and I in the mountains on an overnight camp. Here she comes. We've found a perfect spot alongside this beautiful stream. The best part about this spot is it's only 2 minutes walk from the car. So I've parked just down where the bridge crosses over the river and ferried my stuff in, which is why I have 3 backpacks, a bag of food and camera gear, a chair, a table, and a really nice comfortable mat. This camp is going to be a wild camp with luxury. I love finding spots like this, little places just hidden away off the beaten track, but oh so close to the road. When I arrived, like literally 5 minutes ago, the heavens opened and we had a bit of a hailstorm, just small hail. There is snow on the forecast and it's definitely snowing up on the mountains, but we'll just have to see what we get down here. Probably a little bit of a mixture of some snow flurries, hail and rain. Whatever we get, I'm sure we're going to love it. I love camping in the elements. I just love being connected with the environment when I'm out camping. So I'll take whatever I get. Indi's already out exploring. She's only had a 2-minute walk, so once I've got camp set up, the plan is to go on a little bit of an explore. I have this wild, crazy idea that I really want to camp in a cave. If not a cave, maybe a rock overhang or some kind of rock shelter. So you and I are going to go on a mission with Indi and see if we can't find something around this area where I can film my next video. All right. I'm going to get things set up and then I'll catch up with you then. Thanks for joining me. I hope you guys have a great time. Hello, Indi. So anyone who remembers this tent from one of my previous videos will remember the fight that I had with it to put it up in the wind. There's only 5 knots of wind at the moment and it was so much easier to put up. Urgh. So this is the second time that I've used this DoD outdoors base shelter. Hi pups, look at all the room we've got. Isn't that cool? What, you want dinner? It's not dinner time. Do you want to find a stick? Go find a stick. I'll throw it for you. Ah, so many sticks. So many sticks. Bring a stick. Oh, this is a good one. It is a good one. You're not allowed to catch it on the full though, because you could damage your teeth. Oh. So one of the things that the sort of, I suppose, critiques of this tent that I had last time was that there's lots of space for bugs to get in, even though it's got bug netting like across the back. I can see a bug inside at the moment trying to get out. And as summer rolls round, sorry, very noisy, as summer rolls round there's going to be more and more bugs. So what I've done is I've brought the inside of my Pomoli Hasa 2 hot tent and I'm going to rig this up, hopefully. I'll just have to figure out how, but I'm going to rig this up as our sleeping quarters. Oh wow, the timing couldn't be more perfect. It has just started to rain. Hey, so, Indy, before we do anything else, I've got to zip up the back and put the awning out the front. The work is never done. After that, we can have a cup of tea and a homemade chocolate chip biscuit. Would you like a treat? You would like a treat. The only thing is, the treat that I've brought for you is actually kind of your dinner. I think I could have my arm twisted. Yeah, I'll give her a little bit of early dinner. I'll give her her treat soon. Can you smell it? I just need to sort out the awning and zip up the back cover. I must have done about 100 camps. And I always say this, but it just never ceases to amaze me how much time things take. And I'm always so optimistic, like I really want to go exploring to have a look for that cave or rock overhang. But I just don't know that we're going to have time before it gets dark. I know we're not going to get time before it gets dark. So where I want to go is about an hour's walk. So it's about a 2-hour round trip. So that's 7:10, plus I haven't had my cup of tea yet. It'll probably be 8 o'clock by the time I arrive back, and then I've got to start dinner. So we're not going to go exploring tonight, but I think we should go in the morning. Ooh, it's kind of snowing, you guys. It's kind of snowing. It is snowing. Huh. Awesome. Careful. Don't you just love the presumption? She's just like so sure that I've set that up for her. Oh well, if she's going to take my sleeping bag, I might as well take hers. There you go. Hello, beautiful. Did you want to go under the sleeping bag? Here you go. Hop back in. Lie down. Lie down. Lie down. I'm not doing anything exciting, honey. No, I'm not doing anything exciting. Lie down. Oh, I just knew she'd put her head that way. Oh well, there we go. That'll be all right. There you go. Take up your usual spot. Oh, this is awesome. This is so cozy. The rain is back.
It's snowing, in case you didn't know. Well, it's kind of snowing. It's very wet snow, but I'm still going to call it snow because I don't get out into the snow much, so it's snow to me. Snowing. It's snowing. It's very wet snow, but it's snowing. Which is great, but also not so good because that tent has a pretty flat roof. Oh well. I don't think we're going to get a lot of snow. Come on, let's go. See by my jacket that it's quite wet snow. Hello? Did you get wet? Do I need to dry you off? I'll get a towel. Is it bedtime? A little bit. Bedtime. Okay, bedtime. I think it is bedtime actually.
I've got my backpack packed for the morning with my breakfast things and Indi's breakfast things. So basically, as soon as it's light, we'll go exploring. Good night, everyone. See you then. Good morning. It's a beautiful sunny morning. Perfect morning, lovely and crisp, perfect for an early morning walk. If you didn't see my hot tent camp in the snow with Indi, probably about 4 videos back, you should go back and watch it. It was absolutely fantastic. It was lovely. So it was while I was on that trip that I spotted a possible cave down here in the valley, and that's where we're heading this morning for breakfast. See if we can find the cave.
Leave it, please. Leave it. A rock overhang, complete with a dead possum. Wow, this is so cool. If only it wasn't tucked away so dark in the trees. It'd be such a good spot to stay. My quest to find a cave to sleep in on my next camp has not gone so well, but I feel like I actually found something better. The views here are incredible, and that waterfall, what a little treat! What a little treat. Now, speaking of a little treat, would you like your breakfast? Yep, okay, come over here. Okay. Oh no! I didn't bring any water with me because I knew we were by the river, and I just thought, oh, I'll just gather up the water. And now we're all the way up here above the river. Oh well, I'll give Indi her breakfast and I'll have my breakfast. We'll have to go back down to the river before we have coffee. I think you can have all of that because I don't want to carry it out. Okay. Just trying to think about my plan of attack. Basically, I want to be on the other side of the gorge there. I need a zip line and I just go like zip across, or a set of wings. But instead I'm going to need to drop back down to the river and then cross over and climb back up and out and come back around. It took me 50 minutes to get from camp to the point where the river is, and then the bit getting it back up here, so I have at least an hour's walk to get back, so I'm going to have to hold out for an hour for my cup of coffee. I'll treat myself rather than stopping again down by the river. Let's get back to camp and have a morning coffee.
Well, I got my morning coffee. Yes. Oh, that was actually a really fun morning. A lot more adventurous than I thought it was going to be. Man, that idea of finding a cave that I could sleep in on a camp is just, once I got there, I realized how crazy the idea would be, because the rocks are so sharp, it's so steep, it's just not suitable at all. But it was good having a nice walk. Indi really appreciated it. It was probably all up over 3 hours, I think, that we were away. So it's getting late in the morning now, and there's actually quite a lot of cloud. I've moved myself out here because it's so nice when the sun comes out to sit out here in the sun. But just as I came out, the sun went away. When the sun comes out, it's lovely and warm, and when it goes away, it's really still quite cold. So it did snow overnight. It was kind of sleety snow. You might have seen some of it around the outside of the tent this morning. Yeah, I was a bit worried because I had to get up a couple of times and knock the snow off the top of the tent. It's quite flat on the roof, but it didn't snow for long, so it was fine. This base shelter, I think that's what it's called, the base shelter tent, I think, something like that. It's great. It's really cool. I mean, I love it. I love it for certain types of trips. Like for this trip, it's actually been great. Lots of space, just so nice and easy to move around inside. I love that it's brown. It's a bit stealth because my big sort of family tent is blue and it just sticks out. This is great because as I was coming back up after the walking through the forest, I didn't see it until we were right on top of it. I think it's a good tent. I definitely wouldn't take it out in high winds, that's for sure. Well, Indi and I need to think about heading off soon. We need to get packed up. The pack-up's not too daunting, actually, because I don't have far to walk out. If the sun comes back out, I think I could sit here for ages and just read, make another coffee. But it's not nearly as nice when the sun's behind the clouds. And in reality, we need to get going. Time to go home, pup. Is it time to go home? Yes. Hey, thanks you guys for the treats for Indi. Indi says thank you so much to our Buy Me a Coffee members and donors, and to those of you that have left a little donation through the YouTube super thanks. We really appreciate it. We appreciate the camping treats. She loved her meaty treat this morning, didn't you? Yeah. Yep. And this month I'm going to be buying 2 trekking poles. My one broke on the last trip, and I've bought an ultralight hiking tent that needs 2 trekking poles. So that's what those funds will go towards this month. So thank you so much to those of you who support the channel in that way. Thank you to all of you. Thank you for watching, for subscribing, for liking the video, sharing it with others. Those things make a really big difference. And as we creep towards 10,000 subscribers, we just want to say a big thank you to you guys. Thank you so much for your support. We hope you've enjoyed this video. I'm going to get packed up. We're going to get on the road. And I'm not going to be sleeping in a cave on the next trip. So you're just going to have to watch this space. I don't know what we're going to be doing, but it'll be something exciting, won't it? Yeah, I like to mix it up. All packed up and ready to go, you guys. Indi and I just want to say thank you so much for joining us on this trip. We've had a bit of everything, haven't we? There's been rain, hail, snow, shine. The only thing that I've got left to show for it is this little pile here that came off the tent. Thanks for joining us, you guys. Indi and I really appreciate you watching this video, especially watching it right through to the end. Thank you so much for your support. We look forward to seeing you on the next trip. I have no idea what it's going to be. Stay tuned though, it'll be something fun.